Alright guys, so friggin' sitting here with the old tractor here, and friggin' I just dropped me a wad of cash. I got me a new battery, 40 bucks, and sold the old one for 10 bucks back to Checkers. So that's friggin' awesome, because I want to do friggin' stuff right, not just jimmy rig it like I usually do. And I picked me up a new solenoid just because the one on him looks pretty rough, and then picked me up a new fuel valve, new 5/16 hose, fuel line, 4 foot of it, new fuel filter, got me some new wire strippers, do some more electrical work on her. I don't know, but friggin' can't find the friggin' receipt, but it was 70 bucks. It was 80, but then they gave me 10 bucks for my battery, so it was 70. And then friggin' gotta slap the carburetor back on, but last night tons of fuel flooded into the cylinder, and I'm hoping that they get my oil. Nope. It's good. Seems a little, that's alright. It's a little low, but it's alright. So friggin' I'm gonna get to work, stick new battery in, all that good stuff. And tomorrow or something I gotta run down. After I get it running, I gotta run down and get me new belts all the way around for it, including for the deck. And then probably gonna get me a new air filter. But I don't know. So far I got 200 bucks invested in them, so I don't know. So friggin' we'll see, guys. I'll come back to you when I get the new battery in and everything, new fuel lines, all that good chunk, and we'll see if we can fire her up, okay? Frig yeah. Alright, so friggin' I got me friggin' filter on, got a carburetor on, all that good stuff, it's all hooked up. Got new fuel line, new fuel valve, new fuel filter. I might have got it on backwards, I don't know. I'll obviously find out sooner or later when I put fuel in it. But I left the cap off for more airflow, but I put the new battery in and everything. Oh, the battery's gone. That's right there, but I put it in and everything. And you know, I get nothing. I get the damn I don't know, but friggin' so I'm just gonna put the new solenoid in, so friggin'
So got my antler in right there, but friggin' here, I'll show you how the battery's disconnected. But I disconnected because my wrench kept hitting it and I keep getting frazzled in the face, sparks shooting in my eyeballs and shit. But friggin' I take this dash plate off here and see if there's any more electrical issues I need to address. So friggin' guys, I don't know if you noticed this before, but friggin' comment if you did notice. The little radio I had before didn't have bass because it was a little one, and you know it does this, you know, like I had to punch it, you know, now and then because it would stop playing, you know, and I had to punch it really hard to make it work again and it'd come back on. But I think this time I punched it a little bit too hard, so friggin' I went in my room and friggin' I took out my big stereo and hooked it up in here. So that's awesome. So that's awesome, Erd and Frig. But anyways, friggin' I picked up the wrong frazzler at friggin' Checkers. So friggin' I gotta go spend more money and return the frazzler I bought, because see this frazzler only has 1 antler, and the frazzler I bought has 2 antlers. So friggin' I'm gonna pull this frazzler and return it and get the 1 antler.
So friggin' just sitting here and stuff, figuring out what to do, and then friggin' I find this hitch on the back of the van there, you know. So friggin' I slap him on. I had to unbolt the box tubing from the skull face, and then I had to friggin' bolt it back on, flip it around, bolt back on, so it was going straight up and down rather than like that for a hitch. And then I bolted onto my hitch here, so it looks pretty badass. I like it. Just a little, you know, thing to say, that's my tractor, you know.
Oh, for frig's sake. So friggin' I'm rewiring this whole mother trucking thing, because I mean, I don't know if you can see this or not, but look at this, man. Look at that. And I'm gonna get a new ignition. Look at that. That's all frazzled. See how corroded that is? My. So that's frigged over. Some of this is good, so I'm going to be able to keep some of this, but generally I'm going to have to redo some of it. Well, most of it. So that's just chooched. And then back here I'm going to have to rewire some of this. Most of it's good, but you know. So friggin' that's frigged over. I'm doing that. It's keeping me busy. And then look at this. Wow, that's gonna be all need to be cleaned. Wow. And then it's gonna be off to be cleaned up. Friggin' stuff. I'm gonna have to clean all this crap up. But anyways, so friggin' I have a very, very good friend of mine who's gonna rebuild the starter for me. He's a very, very good friend of mine. He's actually my uncle. So he's gonna rebuild the starter for me. I'm gonna pay him because I'm not gonna buy a new one. I'm just gonna have him rebuild it. So that's awesomer and frig. So kind of an update. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Now I gotta rewire out this friggin' headlight antlers, frig's sake. Frig. So y'all, how do I friggin' look my new overalls? Frig, yeah, a buddy of mine picked them up for me. It's a good buddy. So this is a different buddy from the other buddy I was just talking about like previously. But anyways, that's friggin' awesome, so frig, yeah. So friggin' I got all my junk here and stuff, but anyways, friggin' there's a little hole here, and friggin' all the foam inside the seat soaks up all the water and shit, and it chooches out from underneath the seat, and it chooches right down yonder in here, and this is why this is all frazzled. That's probably battery acid too, but so that's why that's all frazzled, and then why most of the pulleys are frazzled, but frig yeah.